10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh no! There's a problem. We got a camera problem. I didn't hook up the camera, but they can hear us because we're live. But hold on, I'm gonna get our camera together. This is not a part of the act. We have something cool, very, very cool to show you. Hold on. Let's see if that works. Let's see if we can fix this bad boy. Ugh! Nothing like starting with a little bit of an issue. You just fart?
Yeah.
Can you like not do that? That would be really great. If you could like not do that, that'd be cool. Hold on. Oh no. Oh, here we go. It'll help if the camera's on. Ugh. Okay. Now we should. There we are. All right. God. I've been too busy getting everything ready. Yeah, I'm just sitting here screwing up. All right.
You were getting things ready because it doesn't seem like you
No,
were.
I was getting everything else ready. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Of course, the anticipation is there. Should we wait them? Should we make them wait like another 50 minutes before we reveal this thing?
Yeah.
You think that's a smart move?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the weather?
No, I don't want to talk about the weather. So, hello, everybody. So, happy to see you. Another happy Sunday with you live once again on YouTube, Gastlecast YouTube. So, last night we had our Patreon call, and it went really, really well. It was awesome, fun. Everybody seemed like they had a good time. If you were there and you had a good time, please show us some love and fire emojis in the comment section down below. It was an absolute blast. We revealed a new Gastly that will be coming to Hot Topic. We're not going to reveal it or talk about that tonight. That's actually completely separate.
Do you hear that? This is not our Hot Topic exclusive.
That's right. This is something entirely different. And I think I've mentioned this on a couple of occasions, but this figure is very important to me. It's something that I'm really excited about, and I think was one of my top wants when we first started doing Mischief toys. It was something that I hope we could do, and I was hoping that we could have a pretty cool design out of it. And I think this design is effing awesome. I think you guys are going to love it. I think everybody's going to love it. Should we just kick it off? Because I think it'll be easier to discuss once they see the video. This is just the video. I'm going to post this also on Instagram and on, I'll post on YouTube as a video, on Instagram, and also on our Facebook group.
Can you post it on YouTube while we are live?
I would rather not. I'm going to keep it just here for now. And then in a couple of minutes, I'll go ahead and do the other thing. And I'll get it ready. Is that okay?
Well, the reason was I was going to link it in the email that is being sent out.
Ah, okay.
To all subscribers.
Gotcha. Well, can we hang tight on that? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay? I'm sorry if I'm screwing everything up for you.
You are. We talked about this
I know,
night,
but I just want to, look, I
You're
gotta...
a very difficult person to work with. You know that, right?
I'm the worst person ever. I think we all know that. I think we can all agree right here in the comment section. So, I wondered, like, how do we basically, how do we announce one of the most epic figures, as far as I'm concerned, that we've ever done? And no better way but to have the narrator introduce you in a way that I don't think we've ever done before.
What if it was me and it was just my screeching voice?
So who wants to see it? Who wants to see the new exclusive? Like, come on. Give us some fire emojis. Give us some heart emojis. Give us some love.
They already did. They gave us
Come
so
on,
much,
no.
and
Let's
we
come
can
on.
work
Let's make
for
some
it.
noise. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's make some noise. And then we'll show it off. I might even show the video 2 times in a row. That way you guys can see it.
I wouldn't do it 2 times in a row.
No,
It's,
maybe.
it's
I think
enough.
so. No, I think so. 'Cause I
No,
think it's
show
fun.
it now and show it later.
Later on? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's a great video.
Up there. Oh my God.
Chris worked very hard on this.
I sure did. I worked really hard on it. The narrator, Peter, it was a very last minute ask of Peter, and Peter took care of business for us, and he killed it. And this, my friends, is our next Gastly reveal.
Enjoy.
The netherworld endlessly bathes in scorching, smouldering flame. The infernal creature known as Demonstro tortures, devours, and reigns. Upon the throne of sinew and bone, the wicked king was ordained. His deafening growls bellow over the tormented screams of the slain. A dark and twisted melody drowns the unending echoes of pain. Only songs drenched in the blackest of black metal remain.
All right, there he is. Black Metal Gastly has arrived. He's ready to rock and roll, and I got him right here. 666 of our little Black Metal Gastly. That's right, 666, which is the largest number of any figure that we've ever put out.
Yeah.
The reason why I wanted to do 666 is because it's metal, and I thought that would be the coolest way of doing it. I thought that number made sense for it. And I hope that you guys really happen to love it. We'll show that video again. So just to give a little bit of background on the sort of the marketing for that little video that we made, which we're going to post here very soon everywhere. I wanted it to sort of be like a metal song. So there's a couple of Cradle of Filth songs where there's a guy that sort of speaks over the intro of the song. And I was like, oh man, that would be super cool if we could do something like that.
People are pointing out that you put 2023.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's okay. It came out last year. So yes, can you please stop? You're
can't.
grossing me out for real. Like, stop. I put 2023 on there because I'm still stuck in 2023, but that's okay. Everybody gets it. So I'm probably gonna have to fix that because I don't want to put that up on. Yeah, I don't want to put that up on everything. So. I hope you guys are excited about that figure. Something entirely, I guess entirely different, but it has some really cool artwork all over the box. This thing's badass. I love it. I like the black and white aesthetic. And then the figure is Black Metal Gastly. And he's got like his little belt on. There he is. Black Metal Gastly. He's got studded belt on. I like that his horns are like black and white too.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah. So we went through all sorts of iterations of his face, and originally his eyes were not as pronounced. I guess they were a little bit smaller, but I wanted like that black, like metal, like tear look all over his face, and I think that Noel absolutely killed it. Super stoked over this figure. This will drop this upcoming Thursday. I don't know if we came up with a time just yet. So Heather, do you want to talk about that? What are you thinking? Are we going to talk about times? What are we going to do?
He's coming out at 2 p.m. on Thursday, January 18th, 2023.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go in and just reset the video so I can share it everywhere and not have the bad date on it. So I'm gonna work on that right now. But I'm gonna need you to talk while I work on it, please.
Okay.
What kind of comments do we have? Let's go from there.
Did Noelle do this box as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course she did.
Yep, Noelle does everything in terms
Yeah.
of like artistry and all that kind of stuff. She does it all.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it. We do have separate 3D modelers, which is fantastic.
Yes.
And they are so incredibly talented. We've actually been talking to one of them recently because we've had a few new 3D models made for upcoming molds,
Yes.
which is very exciting.
It is exciting. 100%. All right, hold on. I'm working on this now.
So,
Okay.
we're also going to have a Coven drop, a early access Coven drop with for all of our Coven members, and that'll be Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. But if you're not in the Coven, it will be Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern.
All right, so we have an early drop as well.
Yeah.
Okay, for the Coven members. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
There will not be an option with a pin, but there will be a pin. I think. That's what Chris and I have discussed. I think the pin will go up at a later time because I do not like the hassle of dropping a pin bundle with early access. Because a lot of people contact us and they're like, hey, I was only able to get the figure. If I snag the pin bundle tomorrow, can you change it for me? And like, it just doesn't work very well for us. So that's my reasoning for most likely doing the pin at a later time.
We are being asked a question, and I'm going to answer for you, Alex. Yes, we will have shirts, and yes, we'll have a hat. And I absolutely love the artwork that we came up with.
We have 2 shirts and 2 hats for this drop.
Do we want to show that? Do you have photos of it?
If you
Yeah, let's get people excited. Let's who wants to see the shirts and the hats? We'll post that here. How much is this guy? He's going to be what's the price on it? $55. $55.
Just like a majority of our Gastly figures.
Yeah. I love like the black metal logo for Gastly. That's so sick. And so there's also a Mischief Toys logo that's like that as well, which was in the video. So we have a shirt that will have that logo. Please keep pins separate. We won't all the time. Every once in a while, yes, but not all the time. No. In fact, I'm actually against not putting the pin together with the figure this time. Heather wants to do it a little bit differently, which I'm fine with. But I like selling because then the pins, people are able to get their hands on the pins. It isn't like we're dropping all this stuff and people are trying to fight over things and they have to go back in their cart and try to add it to the cart. Then they got separate transactions. It's a huge mess, and I hate it. And I want to give people the opportunity to buy both at the same time to make it easier on them.
Yeah, but Chris also decided to create the Coven of Mischief, and he does not do the customer service side of things very often, so he doesn't know how much of a headache it is to, like, switch things around and make sure that, like, everything's fine. Because then when I'm, like, switching someone's order from a regular figure to the pin bundle, then I have to put the regular figure back up on the website, and then people think, like, you know, that we have a restock, but only one went up, and it's just a whole mess.
Okay.
And I'd like to keep things sort of streamlined if we can.
Gotcha. So, yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at these items, because that's what I want to take a look at some of this stuff, because that's a good idea. I'm glad somebody asked the question about wanting to see the merchandise, because that is going to be a whole lot of fun. Let's see if we have it here. I'm going to try to show you these hats and everything. God, this is a pain in the butt. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to add it as I'm going to add it as an image. Let's see. Oh, hang tight. We're going to take a look at all of the different items that we will be offering with this figure. So let's see. Here's hat number 1. So that's hat number 1. And then we have see, image. We have another hat as well, which I'm stoked over both of these. It's hard to tell like what my favorite is going to be. So this is the second one here. There you go. And then we have this shirt. So there's the shirt. So the shirt, the hats, we got the whole nine. Look at that. What do you guys think? Come on. I love all of them. I think that Rubber Ducky or Rubber Dabby says one is sick. I agree. I totally agree. I can't do hats. I look ridiculous. Well, then don't buy them. Yeah, so I love these designs. I will be wearing. I'm going to order multiples of this one for myself. So
Did you put the other shirt on?
what was the other shirt?
It's that.
Oh, you have a shirt that looks like that also?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. I saw this.
What the hell?
You
I
didn't
swear I sent it.
Uh-uh.
Hold on.
No, you didn't send me that.
Who the hell would I have sent it to then?
I have no
Maybe
idea.
I sent it to your mom because I think I just got a message from her.
I really like the first hat. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm glad that you guys are liking the merchandise because I think that's something different. I know that there's a lot of other companies out there that are, they do merch off and on. I love the fact that we're doing like this pre-order. So it gives you the opportunity. If you want it, then you get it. If you don't, pass up on it. And then it doesn't really impact, us having a bunch of stuff in our house, which is great because we don't have to stock all these shirts. We're just making them to order. And I love that.
You saved the same one.
Which one did you send me?
I sent you the other one. What is happening?
Oh, okay, there it is.
Thank goodness you figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
These two hats are snapback hats.
Yes, snapback hats.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the other one. So here's your shirts, your hats.
We've got it all.
There it is. Yeah, man, that shirt's really slick. I love that shirt. That's badass. I would love to see a Demonstro black metal. I think that would be cool as hell.
As of right now, Nikki, we don't plan on doing any more baseball hats. We got a few people who had requested them very heavily. And when it came time to buy, I ended up covering the minimum. We did not reach our minimum, so I actually still have a ton of hats sitting on the website right now that are the baseball type dad hats. So with that being said, we don't plan on doing baseball hats all of the time.
Right.
Yeah.
And rightfully so, knowing what we know now. A lot of people ask for different type of merch, and as much as we like to make sure to give them what they want, it's impossible.
It is.
So,
we have minimums we have to meet, and unless one person says, you know what, I'm gonna buy like 24 of these hats, then it's very difficult for us to like put merch up.
yes.
Same with patches. We were begged for patches for a long time, and we put patches up, and I still have a ton of patches in my house. So, there's certain things that we found work, certain things that we found have not worked. People buy the heck out of our snapback hats, so we keep those coming. Not every drop, but a lot of drops. Beanies, we have done beanies in the past. They did not sell, so we don't have any plans in the near future doing that. So this is what we're offering.
Beanies,
This is what we're offering, and we hope everybody can be content with that. We aren't an apparel company. We're a toy company with really fun apparel. So my thoughts on it are, thank you for buying it if you do, and if you don't like it, hopefully we make something for you next time or at some point in the future. Sleeveless shirts, maybe. I haven't found one that I'm into. I don't know. I don't.
What do you
I don't,
mean? What do you mean sleep? Like
a tank top.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's very difficult to do things like that because then there's a lot that goes into it, and I promise you that we're making good decisions for us.
Right.
So.
Yeah, so we'll eventually do like slouch beanie. I would like to do slouch beanies. I like slouch beanies a lot for wintertime. I think we'll eventually do that. I do want to like kind of play around with the different merch that we offer and do some test runs. We've test run a lot of stuff that, you know, people have said, hey, oh, this would be so cool if you could make this. I would love this. And then we make it, we find winners and we find losers. And the losers, we just can't go back and continue to make. In fact, I noticed today that we have a ton of zombie hats.
Yes,
like baseball hats.
It's absolutely obscene.
Yeah, so people are like, oh, dad hats. Or what was the other one? The stretch fit. Like,
Yeah,
people are
that's
constantly asking for a stretch
Well,
fit.
the other problem with that is that those come in sizes.
Right. Yeah.
So that it's just logistically it doesn't work, and I'd like to get off this topic because we offer what we offer, and hopefully, you know, one day it'll make sense for us to do a bit more and branch out. But for now, this is what we've got.
Okay, that was the fakest thing I've ever heard in my life, but all right. So this is Black Metal Gastly. Super excited about this figure. I've been a fan of like black metal and things for many, many years, all the way back into like my teenager years. Always liked really heavy metal. You know, one of my favorite genres, I guess. So when I thought about all the various Gastlys that we could make, this was something that popped up. This actually, I thought about to be a future Hot Topic sort of release, but I decided against it because I thought it would be cool to finally test run a really high number on MischiefToys.com. I thought that would be exciting to test it out. So I'm hoping that you guys like it enough to pick one up and add it to your Gastly collection. He's my favorite. I don't know if any Gastly tops this one, at least right now, personally. Yeah.
So we have a very interesting question. Why do we have so many if it's a pre-order? Because we literally had like 3 people pre-order them, and I had to order our minimum so that I could fulfill our pre-orders, but I can't.
Right.
I have to order a certain amount of things in order to get them in hand.
Yeah, so basically people are like, oh my god, I would buy it, but put it up, I'll buy it, I want to pre-order, blah, blah, blah. And then you go through the hassle of doing it, you find the product, you put it up on the website, and then you sell 2. And so when you sell the 2, you don't want to let the 2 people down because they will love the hat and they want to get their hands on the hat. So it means that our minimum is like 15 to 20 hats or more sometimes. So then we're stuck with them. And we put them up on the website. They're held up on the website in hopes that they'll eventually sell. And sometimes they just do not work out and they don't sell. And it's just how it is. That's just part of the business. I can't say that we're not necessarily complaining about it, but what we're saying is we're not going to take too many crazy chances so our house isn't full of hats and things that people do not want. I guess that's the better point, right? I think that makes sense.
Would you say the Hot Topic exclusive will be greater than 666? We're not talking about the Hot Topic exclusive right now.
Right.
And we'll talk about that when it comes along.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll discuss that hopefully soon. I hope the Hot Topic thing kind of kicks off soon. I think you guys are going to love Hot Topic. I know the patrons last night were going crazy over Hot Topic. I received a bunch of comments or messages today talking about the reveal. They're everybody's stoked. So I don't think I heard from one person saying like, oh, this isn't for me. I've heard that with some of our drops in the past on Patreon. They're like, oh, this is cool, but I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that once this time. So that was really good news. I hope that people like it. I hope once we do the public, reveal that everybody would be really excited about it for sure. But man, this one's awesome. I love it. I hope you guys like the reveal. It does have some cool like things on the back of the box as well. I don't want to give away everything. The pin, in my opinion, the pin is one of the best pins in terms of, Gastly heads that we've ever done. I love it. It's so cool. The aesthetic of like the cardboard piece that is attached to. I don't know how you play or handle your pins, if you put it on a pin board, if you keep it on the backing, or if you wear the pins. The little backing is really super sick. So enjoy, please. Do we want to talk about sales of this figure? Do we want to discuss that?
What do you mean?
The counts. We talked
What
about we talked this figure, Black Metal Gastly.
666.
Right. No, I'm saying, are we going to do 2 per person? You had mentioned possibly wanting to do that. Are we not doing that, or?
We'll discuss it.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought we were making it public tonight. I'm sorry. I didn't know if that's what we're doing. Oh, okay. Because it's something that we were tossing around. Yeah, it's something we were tossing around. We just talked about it, but Heather's acting like she didn't know.
No. I'm not going to argue with you online.
That's exactly what you said.
No, it's not at all.
Yes, there was a Patreon call last night. Rich Perez. It happens once a month, and it's at 9 p.m. on a Saturday, once a month. And we put it up on Patreon.com. That's where we announce it. We also tried to announce in the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group, so people are like kind of given a heads up to go and check Patreon. But I don't think it always gets to everybody, so I would suggest that you check your Patreon from time to time just to be sure. Start with 1 per person, please. The Gastly Flames pin is also Oh, okay. Yep. It is. Yeah, the Blacklight Reactive Gargoyle is pretty sick. That's a cool pin. I love that pin so much. It's a great pin.
Yeah, I like that one. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Yes, and it's at Adam Ang says, and it's at 2 p.m. Eastern, the drop. Just to clear that up. 2 p.m. Eastern. Best to do 3 pieces for pre-sale and 3 pieces public sale. Fair for everyone, of course. That sounds like a brilliant plan.
Have we ever considered cutting a hole in the box? No. Our boxes are a work of art, and that we plan on keeping it that way. I feel like, you get the whole package. You get an experience when you open a Gastly box, and to put a hole in the box, or, well, I mean, I'm sure you mean a window, I feel like that would take away from that experience.
So what do they mean by that?
Like a window.
Oh, yeah. I don't want a window.
No.
Merch being sold same day as drop.
I will email that. We've never done a piece count this high, so I'm not quite sure what to do with that. This is sort of an experiment for us, but the merch will be up for a full week at least. So, you'll have plenty of time to order. It won't be a rush to get the merch.
Please discuss, Heather, what merch is up on the website right now, because we are actually selling a couple of things right now. Did you want to discuss?
Yeah, so we have, for the Coven members, a Coven hoodie and a Coven shirt and 2 Coven hats. They are all very bright, very beautiful colors. I have been really excited to drop these. And then we also have 2 Valentine's Day t-shirts. One is black and one is pink. They are Be Mine Until Death Gastly t-shirts, and I feel like they are so amazing. They are on pre-order until Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, those
Both
are
styles.
Those shirts are really great. I love them. We will have Valentine's Day things this year, so get excited about that. That's actually obviously completely separate from what we're doing here, and also our Hot Topic thing. So those 2 things are separate from a Valentine's Day drop, I guess. We'll have more information very soon. We're gonna get through Black Metal Gastly, and then we'll hit you with that. So yeah, I'm stoked.
And for the pin, you will definitely know well in advance before it does come out. I think it'll probably be like maybe Friday. The only problem is, and this whole thing is sort of an experiment, because I don't want people ordering pre-orders and then the pins at the same time, because then I get hit with emails of, well, where's my pin? And it's like, you order the pin with the pre-order shirt and you paid for shipping one time, so I can't send you your shirt or your pin and then later send you your shirt.
Right.
And we try to make it very clear on the website. I still do get the occasional ask, which I understand, but I try to avoid doing drops when pre-orders are happening, which is why we waited on the black metal drop, because we have our pre-order shirts up right now for Be Mine Until Death Gastly and the Coven shirts.
Oh man, those Coven shirts and hats are so sick. If you're part of the Coven, you're going to want to go and check out the Coven merch if you haven't already. Brand new hoodie. Everybody's begging for hoodies all the time. We finally have a hoodie up for pre-order. That's not like a part of a group of hoodies like we did late last year. So that hoodie's available. It actually has, Coven of Mischief on the arm,
sleeve, yeah.
which is really cool. That's something we've never done before. And the Coven of Mischief shirt actually has Coven of Mischief written on the back. So if you're like wearing a backpack or something, you can still see the Coven of Mischief down there.
Which I love.
Yeah, so this is some really cool merch. If you're part of the Coven, go and check that out right away, for sure.
Any update on Gastly protectors? No new updates. It should be Q1 of this year. And nothing has changed with that.
Yeah.
I'm really, really excited for those. And we'll have multiple different sizes. We have a few different coming for different figures.
Okay.
And I don't have a price point on them yet. I don't have how many will come in a pack or anything like that. So that's all the details that I have for now.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to post the video up on every like literally everything right now.
Oh.
I'm getting it up for you because I know you wanted to post it along with the link. Are you sending out the link too, or did you already do that?
I haven't done anything.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So
if it's on YouTube, that would be really helpful.
Yeah. So I'm trying to upload that right now. Let's see.
I don't have a pin handy, Tanya. It looks just like the figure. It's the normal style Gastly head. It's one of the smaller ones, like the gingerbread ones were. So I guess for now, picture that. It's in our back room buried right now. But you'll definitely see it before the time comes.
All right, uploading the video now, so you should be able to link it here in a few. All right, so let's, you know what, in the meantime, let's go ahead and watch that video one more time. I want to show that off. Lots of hard work. I worked on this weekend with various pictures and various things. The music, by the way, we didn't even talk about that. Jesus. So the music is brand new music by our, believe it or not, our tattoo artist, his son. And his son is actually not like a little kid or anything. He's an older guy. But he is so amazing, Zach.
Yeah,
just murdered it.
Yeah.
So I asked him last year, I said, look, we're doing a black metal Gastly. Zach, can you make us a song? Because we knew he did like metal, sort of black metal, in black metal bands and things. And he's like, yeah. And it was like, real, I mean, he just sort of was like, yeah, he didn't really ask many questions. He's like, this is for what figure? I showed him the picture. He's like, oh, okay, cool. And he's like, all right, well, I'll let you know. And then we just parted ways for months. And then one day we sort of emailed back and forth. He's like, oh, yeah, I got something ready. And, I'm going to
Well,
send it
no,
to you.
I went in for an appointment, and he was like, hey, so when do you guys need that music? I've had it done for a bit now.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Right. But he emailed me, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll, blah, 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 I got it, and all this. And when he sent me the music, I was like, this is exactly what I wanted. Like, exactly. I told him the amount of time I needed it for. At least about a minute, like, worth the time. And dude just friggin' killed it. He killed it.
He did.
I can't believe it.
It was amazing.
I can believe it because he's a really great guy. He's a really good musician.
I couldn't believe that it was so good on the first take.
I know. No shit. I know. But here it is. One more time. We're going to play it. Here it goes.
The netherworld endlessly bathes in scorching, smouldering flame. The infernal creature known as Demonstro tortures, devours, and reigns. Upon the throne of sinew and bone, the wicked king was ordained. His deafening growls bellow over the tormented screams of the slain. A dark and twisted melody drowns the unending echoes of pain. Only songs drenched in the blackest of black metal remain.
And it says 2024. How do you like that? Finally.
The netherworld.
It says
Magic
2024. It says
happens.
2024. Finally. Thank you for calling us out and letting us know. Thank God for you, because I would have posted that everywhere, not even realizing it, like a dimwit. But thank you so much. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. So
Me
this
too.
Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern,
I can't believe
everybody will have their option to get it. How do you guys like the number? Do you think the number 666 is interesting in terms of like the amount? I don't know if I've ever seen. Rooster said he put 2025. I don't think I've ever seen. Has there been a black metal like figure like this?
I don't know.
I mean, I've seen like Reese O'Brien did like an action figure little character and stuff, and he. Oh, you know what? He did do the little tiny ghost. Remember the black metal tiny ghost?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So there definitely is at least one that I know of. But he made that little. It was a little micro tiny ghost. I would have loved that in a larger version.
Alex Arnowick said, "Play it again. It will say 2025."
Right. And thank you, Alex, for sharing the hats and the merch and everything else on your Instagram. I appreciate that. Look, it's been a really crazy last couple weeks. I'm going to call out a couple people in a very positive way, and I just want to shout out and say thank you. Funko Freak has been really great to us in posting content and going live with a lot of Gastlecasters and Mischief Toys fans, and talking not just about Mischief Toys in her lives and videos, but talking about all sorts of collectibles. And that's what it's all about, right? It's not all about just Mischief Toys. Like, we want you guys to collect all across, the collectible arena. I'm certainly not a person who just sticks with one item. But I love that you guys love what we do. I love that that you are basically, picking up what we're putting down. That's really exciting for us, to grow and be able to do more of what we want to do and be able to sort of, do all the fun things. Dead Paul, another one who's been really great to us, sharing content. Pieces BK has been sharing a lot as well. It feels like every time I look down at Instagram, there's somebody new connected to us. Ashley was another one. Who just like connects to us and basically says, "Hey, I love everything you're doing, and I'm gonna, start sharing." I really appreciate that. That's amazing. You guys are the best. Dr. J Pops is another one. Dr. J Pops actually has like a little group going on Mischief Toys right now where it has a bunch of people like in it. I'm in there too, or we're in there as well. I try not to get involved because I don't want to. I don't know. I'm afraid I'll say something. I don't know. I just don't want to say anything where it's like going to tip anybody off, because they're like, "Oh my God, what could it be? What could it be?" A speculation, and I don't want to be like, "Well, I know what it is," because I look like a big dick. So I really don't say anything, but I love reading all your comments.
Looking like a real small one.
Yeah, it's true. But I love seeing the camaraderie and the conversation and the fun that's happening in the group and on Instagram and on YouTube and on the Mischief Toys group. I think it's really exciting. It's something that I never thought that I would ever see in what we have personally created. You over the years collecting Abominable Toys and Tiny Ghost and all those, you see all these like little groups and sort of excitement posts, and here we're doing it ourselves, and that's just overwhelming sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, look, we had almost almost 300 people will show up here a little bit earlier, and just to watch that little video that we posted. So that's epic. That's super epic. All right, now your turn to speak. I said enough.
Well, this is your creation.
You
say more. Someone asked about your favorite black metal albums.
My favorite black metal albums. So I love Cradle of Filth is black metal. At least they started out as black metal. That's been always my favorite like black metal band. They're really considered like extreme metal. I love them. Was it Dimmu Borgir? I love them as well. A lot of these, I'm trying to think of some other bands that I really like. In fact, yesterday I listened to a playlist on YouTube because I was trying to find new, like Venom is another one, but trying to find some new black metal like acts and stuff to kind of get into, just to get charged up for tonight's live. And I found all sorts of cool bands on there as well. But Cradle of Filth and Dimmu really, I think, stand out for me at least. Those are two really big ones on my list. I love them so much. They're amazing. But I love all black metal. Graveworm is another good band that I really like as well. Can I pet that hog, though? Possibly. Oh, thank you, Funko Freak. You're so awesome. You're amazing. She's so sweet, isn't she? Mm-hmm. How's the warehouse progress? That's funny that you should ask, because the other day I was going to post a photo and I never got around to it. But they put down our concrete slab and they're going to start raising up the walls here soon and building everything up, building out our new sidewalk. I mean, in all reality, we're getting like a brand new house setup is what is about to happen for us. And I'm super stoked for that. Number piece on pins. Are we telling that?
I don't remember.
Okay. I know it's low.
Yeah,
I know it's low.
It's a low piece count.
Check out the singer from Volbeat. The singer from Volbeat has a black metal album? What? That's unbelievable. I can't even believe that. Thank you, Katrina. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm so glad. Yeah, so the pin count's really low. If once it goes up, you're going to want to be quick because they're going to go really, really fast. That's for sure. But I'm stoked over our new warehouse being built up.
Me too.
It's
going to be excited to get all this stuff out of our house.
It's going to alleviate a lot of stress off us, and I'm excited for that for sure. Because it's our house has been an absolute mess, and being able to sort of store and do and work and everything in a place outside of our actual home is unbelievable. We talked for a very long time to rent something, but why not build in our backyard if we have the time to do it? Let's do it. The warehouse is going to be a huge deal for you guys. Hell yeah, it is. It really, really is. I think it's going to help our stress level. It'll help our stress level. Who's going to be the first one to make a heading to the office or going to work joke? Well, most likely it'll be me, because I'm usually pretty good at that.
I already do that because I work from home like 3 to 4 days a week.
Oh, thank you, Travis. I'm going to look it up. As in hell.
But I'm excited to do it for the warehouse because that'll mean it's finally built.
Yeah. Yeah, the Norwegian black metal are wild. The Finnish bands, I liked Finnish goth, Finnish black metal, those bands are awesome. But man, Mayhem, that's another one. Jesus, Mayhem was probably they were the ones that were burning churches and stuff like that.
That's insane.
Over there. Yeah, they're crazy.
Pin drop is not going to be a surprise. We'll let you know in advance for that.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how to structure it yet because this is a larger piece count figure and I don't know how exactly that will go.
Richard Perez, a good question. So I'm actually setting up with my construction guy right now, setting up a studio.
But it's
in
not
our warehouse.
It's not this studio. We'll
No.
have Gastlecast in here.
Right.
But then we'll do Mischief Toys stuff.
So we'll probably film out there. Maybe even like what we're doing here today. We might do it out in the warehouse with announcing new figures and showing it all off. Have a better setup for it. I think we could do some really cool things. But those plans are up in the air. Sort of a work in progress, I guess. Death Metal Gastly is 100% going with all my ghost, or 1000% going with all my Ghost Funko Pops. Hell yeah.
Oh, he would look cool with Ghost. I didn't even think about that because Papa has the crazy face paint.
Yeah, so but the lead singer of Ghost, I can't remember his name right now. The guy who plays Papa. He was Tobias, yeah. He was in like a bunch of like black metal sort of bands prior to Ghost. And I think what he ended up figuring out is that he found the secret to do black metal without the metal and to put it into the mainstream, like pop music.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting because what he's
weird.
talking about in all the songs, like you hear all these songs on your local radio stations, and it's all satanic.
Yeah.
But I don't think people connect. They don't know. They're just like, oh my god, this is so catchy, it's so fun, but it's all satanic. It's crazy.
Well, I saw a post today. You know what? I shouldn't get into it.
No, go ahead.
No. It's not for YouTube.
No.
No, we can talk about it later.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you're about to talk.
Yeah, no.
See, you're about to see something interesting for the first time all night. Now you got me all excited.
I know. I definitely am. But people are very odd when you talk about certain things, and I don't want to bring that here.
I don't know. It's getting people riled up, Heather. I don't know. I'm glad that we got such great feedback on this figure because you never know what's going to happen. Considering that we, of course, connected 666 and. It's from black metal bands, which is all satanic stuff. In all reality, personally, it isn't like I have any belief in any of that kind of crap. I just think it's a cool for entertainment value. Personally, me. So I think that it's cool, like the corpse paint and all that stuff. It's just always been something really cool to me. Yeah, it's always been like super cool. Yeah, it's always super cool, and I like seeing it like in collectibles and things because it's hard to find that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So Heather and I actually, as a kind of a down low, we reached out to all sorts of like black, or not black metal, but like metal websites and magazines and things to sort of work with them with Black Metal Gastly. And we were never able to make a connect in order to do so. I think that would have been super cool to do it, to be shared on some of the, like a Metal Sucks or whatever website. That would have been cool, but it didn't work out, and so we're doing it on our own. That's how it happens a lot, doesn't it? We just put it out there, we see what happens, and hope for the best. Cross our fingers. Hope for the best. Hopefully everything goes well. Yeah. What's your favorite part of about Black Metal Gastly?
His eyeliner.
His eyeliner, and he's also wearing on his like his chest piece. He's wearing a little pentagram, like on his chest. I don't know
if you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, it's. Hold on, it might be able to be seen.
I don't think you can from where. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You might be able to see it. No, it's too hard.
It's so difficult, but it's right there, next to his chin.
Right next to his chin.
This lighting, like, I really like it, but I feel. Can we tilt it like? Is there a way to make it like this? Would that be helpful?
I don't know. I think it might be too. See, it's too bright. That's the problem. So,
oh yeah.
It's like too much glare.
Jeez.
Yeah. No, this is not Hot Topic. There's a Hot Topic figure separate from this. More information to come. More info to come soon. Do we want to sign a few of these for our sale?
We could do that.
Want to do that? Want to sign like 10 of them? And then we'll put it out. Because I think it would be cool to sign it in white.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like sign it here and here. I think that would be fun. So I think we might sign 10 of these and put these out in the 666. I think that would be kind of cool to do that.
We can do that.
I like doing it every once in a while. It's fun. The eyes on the new Gastly are awesome. Thank you, Mike Manabog. I appreciate that. You're the best. Now I got that. What's happening? What is going on here?
It was in frame.
Okay.
No, don't worry. I fixed it.
How's that? Is that
Beautiful.
Better? Okay. Thank you, Golter10. Yep, so we got a lot of really great feedback on the Hot Topic figure last night, and I don't know. I don't know if I want to ask this, because I'm afraid that people... Can you please stop?
What?
Can you please stop farting?
No.
It'd be really great. I would love to know, were you guys shocked over what we're dropping
Chris,
over? What?
No, because people are going to say it's somebody already said something on Instagram.
I know, I'm asking yes or no.
What happens in Patreon stays in Patreon.
I'm asking were they shocked or not?
I understand, but you need to make it very clear that they need to be vague.
Be vague.
Yes, do not say what it is, please.
Oh my God, it's like having a police officer with you at all times. That's what it feels like on here.
Okay, that's because
I
you're
get in
the
trouble
same
all the
guy
time.
that mentioned Gargoyle Gastly before we debuted him. So just
next live, I'm going to be arrested.
Stop.
Do it in red, so it's black and white and red all over. How do you like that?
So it's a newspaper.
Thank you, K&L. I appreciate that. You're the best. He said he loves the design. Red stands out. Yeah, cool. I'm glad that people liked it. That's exciting for me.
Yeah, me too.
And that was your design. That was your whole idea, the Hot Topic one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the Valentine's Day stuff is all Heather as well. Jesus, when you guys see what we're doing for Valentine's Day, oh my God, I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to start speculation or get people too amped up just yet. But Valentine's Day is pretty sick. It's pretty sick. Katrina, yes, that's vague enough. Yeah, it's vague enough. I like Hot Topic Gastly over Black Metal, but both are great. Oh, thank you, Nathan Bakken. You're shitting on mine and loving Heather's, but that's great. Thanks. Hot Topic release is phenomenal. Thank you. I want Heather to sign my HT1. Hear that?
I heard it.
I don't know. Well, she can't. It's been,
Hot Topic has it.
yeah, Hot Topic has it, so it ain't gonna work.
You gotta
out.
come find me.
Right. Oh, thank you, Adam. Thank you. He said it's a great start for Mischief Toys in 2024. That's cool.
Aww.
Thank you, Adam. Adam's so sweet. Black and pink Gastly for Valentine's. Well,
No.
I don't know if you remember, but we did a Gastly last year, black and pink, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
A skeletal one.
No, we didn't. He had no black on him. It was pink and white.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gee, I'm reading it like a maniac. What, black and pink? Is that what they say? Black and pink?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I
Yeah,
never
it would
heard of
be
that.
fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sounds boring to me. I like to do cool stuff. And guess what? This is cool. Actually, I really like the idea of a black and pink skeleton. But I have something else for that. I have other ideas.
You have other ideas?
I have other really cool ideas.
Okay. Thank you, Anna Reyes. Anna Reyes is putting out all the information. When are we getting an emo Chris t-shirt? Well, you mean with my big hair? Yeah, I don't know when that's ever going to happen.
Tomorrow.
I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Me with my big hair, we were talking about that last night. Yeah, I had big hair once in my life, and it was awesome. What of it?
I like it.
Would you have gotten with me if I had my big hair?
I already told you no last night.
You would have. You would have.
No, I
you would have
wouldn't
been. You would have
have.
been totally down with it.
No, I
Big
wouldn't
time.
have.
Oh my God, you would have been down with it. I got my black metal playlist. I said metal. I got my black metal playlist set for the week. Time to educate myself. There you go, Darth Chopper. I can't wait.
Any big collabs this year? We can't answer that. You'll see it when the year continues to go. We don't. I've learned that we should not talk about collabs because our very first collab ran away from us. So I think that we're not going to talk about stuff like that until it actually happens.
I don't know. You said it ran away from us?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
It did. It's nowhere to be found.
Yeah. That was sad because I was really excited about that very first ever collab. So I'm kind of bummed out over that. But we do have some really cool plans for this year, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony White. He said he wore the tee to his local local toy show and got a lot of inquiries about Gastly. That's great. Thank you. That's what it's all about. Spreading the word, right? Spreading the word, spreading the word of Mischief.
Ryan, yes, we already have Halloween for the next few years actually lined up, and Christmas for the next few years lined up, and Valentine's Day for the next few years.
Valentine's Day.
We have a lot of ideas, a whole lot of ideas.
Yeah. Let's see.
And this black metal Gastly, he has been in the works for a while.
Yeah.
When was he drawn up? Like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago?
About a year and a half ago.
Yeah, he was drawn up a long time ago.
It's been a while. How much sleep did you all get after last night's call? Heather slept a little tiny bit and then woke up and then slept some more. I slept until, what, like 10, 11, something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I ended up going and getting breakfast. Heather got mad at me because I got the wrong breakfast. And then the rest of the day was fine.
Yeah, and Chris had to trek through the snow to get breakfast. Apparently we had a bad snowstorm 2 minutes up the road, but it wasn't here. So
I said it was snowing outside.
No, you said, I had to go and get breakfast, and you're mad at me, and it was snowing, and I did so much work.
Okay, can you explain why you're mad?
Because...
No, hold on. Stop. I want you to say it with a straight face. You cannot laugh when you're saying
Okay.
Okay, no smiling.
The place that we go to used to have very good waffles, and I haven't ordered them in like 6 or 7 months because they're terrible now. Like, they're hard by the time you get them. And Chris got me a waffle. And I haven't even been eating it from there for months. And as a matter of fact, I've been telling you how good the omelet that I normally get is, and you just completely disregard it, and you got me a stupid waffle. And I was really upset about it. Their waffles are so disgusting now. It was so good.
The waffle's good now?
No, it was good before.
Did you say it was good today?
I did that so you would shut up. It was horrible. It was like eating a rock.
I love everything about the metal and the Hot Topic Gastlys. You guys are the main reason I work as much OT as I can to so I can keep my Mischief toys collection complete. Keep them coming. I'm so ready. Oh, Justin, you're so awesome. Thank you for the super chat. You did not have to do that. Yeah, how was I supposed to know?
What?
About Nathan Heckman. How was Chris supposed to know?
Because I haven't fucking ordered it in like 6
How
or
was
7
I
months.
supposed? Am I not paying attention to what you're eating? You order
I
breakfast.
tell you every single time I get it. I'm like, oh my god, I really.
You ever
love
notice
this
what?
omelet.
You ever notice when you're saying that what I'm doing?
Not fucking listening
No,
to me.
what am I doing?
Not
Eating.
listening to me.
I'm eating and
Yeah.
I'm enjoying my whole life.
Okay.
And I don't want to hear about your experience with your omelet.
You know, anytime it's my turn to order breakfast, I always order you something amazing.
Because I order exactly the same thing. You're being ridiculous.
Nuh-uh, because
Eggs?
I'll go to the other.
Hold
place.
on. Eggs, hash browns, and sausage. You know what I ride. You know what I ride on.
Okay.
I
yeah,
ride that sausage, Heather, and you know that.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep. She was so mad.
I
And
was.
she goes, I can't believe you got me that waffle. So angry.
It was.
Are we going to make a waffle, Gastly?
No.
They want to know.
No.
Let's see. Food fight. No, there's no food fight. The food's gone. Heather ate it all. Although she told me she wouldn't. Which was shocking. What are your thoughts on the Crazy Packs amounts for the HP NFT set?
Is it really that crazy?
Do you have, it's like 40,000?
No, it's 60.
No, I think it's, is it
No, it's like 33 something
for each one?
Per.
So almost 70?
Yeah.
That's kind of high, right?
I don't know. I see. I don't even know what's real and what isn't anymore.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll sell out. I hope it doesn't, because I hope Drop sees that like they have this big license and it's not really doing much of anything.
Yeah.
And I hope they understand that fans are not very happy with them. I hope that's the only reason I hope that it doesn't sell out, is because I want something to change. And I don't think it's going to change if they keep selling packs. Like, I think they're going to continue to provide the same shitty customer service. And you know what? Someone mentioned in a video today, in a comment, they said, you know, I had an issue with Drop, and they responded within 48 hours each time I contacted them. And I'm like, yeah, we're not saying they only give shitty customer service, but for the most part, like, we hear that a lot. We've had good customer service, and we've had really bad customer service with them.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's been, I don't know.
It's
I don't know.
inconsistent.
That's the perfect word for it. Inconsistent.
Yeah. It's inconsistent because and not just for the customer service side, but for the replacement side. One person might get their $30 credit, and then another person gets a whole replacement, and it's like, but this is the same
What's
item.
the difference?
Yeah, like why are you giving one person something but not the next person?
Right. What's the difference?
It's goofy.
How are you choosing to do this?
Yeah.
That's what doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well. Is Heather watching the Percy Jackson show on Disney Plus?
No.
No.
Percy Jackson, that came out like after. Like I think I was too old for it when that came out, or maybe just like when it became a thing.
Yeah.
I've never been into Percy Jackson. I've heard good things about that series though.
Are the Tiki, Gastly, and the Monstro boxes sharing the same protector? Are they the same size? The boxes?
No, they're not the same size.
They're different.
Yeah, they're different
so unfortunately, they're a little bit different. So we'll have to figure that out.
We're as of right now, we're not doing a Tiki protector because we've only come out with one Tiki.
Okay. Please never do Gastly NFTs. Heather's $1,000 drop.
Nope.
No, we're not buying drops
0.
anymore. Yeah, I know.
Done.
I used to have fun. I had a lot of fun with it, but we're not going to change buy NFTs until they fix the problem. That's
Timmy,
what we decided on.
I don't know why they burn them the same day and why they don't have them on sale for 3 to 5 days. I don't know if it's like some sort of contract. I don't know if it has to do with like NFT technology. Like I don't know enough about NFTs to answer that. I have no idea why they would burn them same day. It's sort of weird.
It is. Very weird. It's so weird. Well, are you excited about Black Metal Gastly?
Me? Yeah.
You're excited about them?
Yes.
Are you going to wear all the merch?
Yes.
You're going to wear the pin?
Yeah.
You know what would be cool?
What?
A Black Metal Gastly pin board.
That would be cool.
You know, we should do some more pin boards. I really like the pin boards.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I think they're fun.
The problem is they're really pricey for us to make. And I feel like once people have like a pin board or two, they're going to say, okay, I'm done.
Right.
You know, because they're not small. They take up a good amount of space, right? But so do pins.
Yeah.
But then people don't display their pins in them typically. A lot of people just put them with their collection to display.
Yeah.
So is it worth us investing the money into it because we have to create molds for those too? Because apparently they don't cut the cork board. They like have a mold for it.
That's not good.
No, it is. That's how you do cork.
No, what I'm thinking is I would love them to do the painted on cork.
That's not what I'm talking about at all.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the cork itself.
Oh, the cork itself. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, investing into that, will it be worth, like, will it continue to sell?
Right.
I guess is my question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we could do some more.
Do you guys want to see more pin boards? That's what I would like to know. Would you like to see more pin boards? Because that's something that I seem to do really well. People really seem to like it. And I noticed a lot of people posting like their photos of their pin boards. With some people are using it as an actual pin board, where other people are just keeping their Gastly the way that it is. They're not messing with it. I like seeing it in use.
Okay, so, well, Anna is asking a question in the chat. She asked if I'm going to watch the Mean Girls movie. And yeah, I do plan on it. But it seems there's some maybe like assumptions about that movie. It's not a remake, so it's based off of a musical. It is a musical. It's not a remake. So I would suggest, and this is coming from somebody who has not seen it yet, but I have all intentions of seeing it. From what I know about the film, I would not consider it a remake because it was on Broadway.
Oh, so the film
is
was
based
on Broadway.
off.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. I had no idea.
Yeah, and it was It's by Tina Fey.
Yeah.
Which I find very.
If by pinboard you mean standing desk art, then sure. Not sure why anyone would stick a pin in a pinboard. I know. It's so weird to me. People were buying them and then they're not actually putting pins in them. I mean, it's cool because they like the artwork of it, but it's that wasn't its intended purpose. I like, who Steven last night during our live showed like
the
his pinboard with
being
the pins.
Used,
Yeah, with
which
the pins
I
in
love.
it. Yeah, I thought that was super
that's
cool.
why we made them.
Mhm.
If people wanted standing desk art, I mean, we could have saved you money and did like canvases or something. I don't know.
Right. Would we go back to the original material of the first pinboard? No.
No.
The first pinboard was extremely expensive.
We made no money. As a matter of fact, we lost money on those pinboards.
It was material that's used apparently on space shuttles, is from what I understand. It was like whatever, like the layering coats inside of like a space shuttle. I don't know. I want to do the best that we can do that makes sense. If we were making thousands of things like this, then we could do like these really big runs. We're just not big enough to do it yet. So what I would say is stick with us long enough, and then you're going to see us do bigger and better things, and astronaut pinboards.
Anita said, how about a round target board with Demontro's face in the middle, like a dartboard?
Oh, that's so fun.
That'd be funny.
The song, so the narrator, what he reads in that metal video that we showed you a couple of times, which, by the way, is now on YouTube. It's on Instagram, and it's on the Facebook Mischief Toys group. I wrote those lines, I think it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote them all yesterday, and the night before. It took me a little while to come up with it. No, it wouldn't have been yesterday, the night before. I wrote it all up, and
yeah, because he gave it to us in the morning.
Yeah, I started off with something a little bit different, and then I sort of traveled down this road of in black metal music, they're talking about like hell and Satan and all this stuff, and I was like, well, what would make sense? I think it would make sense to talk about Demonstro, because he's like the evil of Mischief Toys. He's the evil of that other world. So let's talk about him instead. And so that's what it was. And what I was really worried about was that people would listen to that intro expecting that it was going to be a Demonstro figure.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's talking about Demonstro. And I thought that's where... But I made it come up and say Gastly right after that happened, just so they knew, okay, it's Gastly. It's not a Demonstro figure. Yeah. So I thought that would be kind of fun. Astronaut Gastly would be cool. That's something we've talked about.
Any heavy metal prints? No.
Oh my God, we need to have a heavy metal print. That would be sick.
More prints, yes, most likely in the future, but that's definitely not going to be an all the time thing. I think that should be something really special, and I think we'll probably do something for NYCC again this year. Hopefully, Loco Duck would be down. Because I really enjoyed
Loco Duck was here tonight.
Him. Yeah, I know. I saw.
Loco Duck is the best.
So I was thinking about asking him to do something, which I think would be fun.
Yeah.
Will NYCC have show only merchandise this year? Yeah. Well, maybe. I mean, we can only call it show only if it sells out, right? So we will have stuff that's only available at NYCC, and then if we don't sell out, it will go online. And that includes figures and shirts and hats and all that fun stuff. So, but, I mean, my hope every year is to sell out. And we haven't yet. But I'm hoping that we do.
Sell out of what?
Anything.
Just in general?
Yeah, because last year, I mean, we do order a lot of merch, though, because we are in New York. And I think that our merch really stands out. We sold a lot of merch last year.
Yeah.
A lot. But
more than I ever thought we would.
Yeah, but we still have some. We still have some available. But what's crazy is...
all the Gastly and NY shirts, they're gone. Didn't they sell out?
I think there might be one or two left. I'm not sure. I have to check because I'd like to pull the listing down if it did sell out. But I was shocked because... so generally, our top sizes in shirts are large, extra large, and 2X. So I got a ton of those sizes.
Yeah.
Everybody only wanted small and mediums.
Really?
Yes, it was crazy. This year it was like all of these like small shirt wearing people came to our booth
Interesting.
because those sold out quick.
I know. I was watching it. In fact, Brian Barrick, on a couple of the days when we're like closing out, he's like, "Wow, you sold a ridiculous amount of like clothing." And I was like, "That's crazy," because when we got into this, I didn't think we would do shirt. I figured we'd do our logo shirt and that was it. But our artist is so good that it's like, why not? Let's do more of the shirts and stuff. I love wearing all the gear so much.
Me too.
That's one of like my favorite things about this is that we have this. You know, I even wear my lanyard at work every day. I wear my hats, my hoodies, my shirts. I love all the gear that we put out a lot.
I get to take a lanyard to work soon.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
we're
we-
coming out with like a new system that I'm gonna need like a little
We
thing.
we
for.
have a few left of the black light one, right?
Yeah, the pink and black one, and we also of course have the regular Mischief Toys one too.
Do we have a lot?
Yeah, I like to keep those in stock because
Okay.
the storage on those isn't bad.
The Coven ones are still up too, right?
Those are sold out.
Really?
Yeah, I had to order more.
No, wow, that's crazy.
I didn't order very many though because Coven is more limited than like the general public sort of stuff.
Huh.
So I always order, like when I order t-shirts, I always order more of like the Mischief Toys Classic logo than I do of Coven stuff.
Huh.
We are going to have a Coven regular t-shirt restock soon. I got a bunch of those. I just haven't had the time to put them on the website.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. This is good. I'm happy. I'm glad that you guys are excited. I'm excited. We're all excited. Black Metal Gastly is coming this week. Heather's shitting her pants. This is probably her 17th or 18th fart of the night, and I'm not even joking about that. You might not be hearing it on the microphone, but it is happening. That's for sure. And it could be a poop. At any point in time, it could be a poop, and I'm just not aware. I'll figure it out. I'll know. If the smell lingers too long, I know it's poop.
Oh no. I have lingering farts.
I wanted a black light Gastly New York shirt so bad, but didn't have my size. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ashley. I need a regular Coven shirt or two, Tempest the Law said.
Whoa.
When are we getting those in?
I have them in. I just don't know when I'm going to put them up.
Ah.
Because I'm like super slammed with it's quarterly tax time. And what's today's date? Is it? Oh my God, it's due tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm going to have it ready tomorrow because I got to work. So, wish me luck on that.
Is there a lot more to do?
No, not a whole lot. I just
Well, let's
need to
get
make
it
sure my
done.
numbers add up. Yeah, you know, that would really work well if you would be able to help me with that.
Should I buy a Black Metal Gastly to take to the Nickelback concert in a couple months? Of course.
Yes.
That's where he belongs.
He will fit right in.
Will more Coven memberships ever go up again?
Yeah, so it's an annual membership, and we'll announce more about that. It will be in June of this year.
Yeah.
We will have one Coven of Mischief opening in June because of how things went last year. Last year, we were supposed to do January, but things got pushed back. And so from this point forward, after this June, it will be twice a year. It'll be in January, and it will be in June. Every year.
Very good. There you have
Unless,
it.
I mean, things can change over time, but that is the plan as of right now.
Cool. Good news, right?
Very
All
good
good
news.
news.
All the time.
Wow. What a night. I'm excited that we're able to announce Black Metal Gastly. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, and I'm excited to see everybody getting theirs on Thursday. We will be working tirelessly through next weekend in order to get them all ready and out the door, because once the sale happens on Thursday, we need to ramp up and try to get everything out. I will be working tomorrow night through the rest of the week to get boxes built. We something I sort of wanted to discuss and sort of get a little feedback. I just kind of want to know your thoughts, and you can be honest with me. How are we liking the unedited footage? The reason why I asked this question, you probably already know why I'm asking, but it gives me a lot more time to sort of work on other things. Like, it helps me work on Mischief toys. It helps me, sort of get things done around the house a little bit, and it helps me get other projects completed. I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying the unedited footage. It's been a blessing for me because I do want to continue putting out daily content, but I think putting out daily content is sometimes a struggle. I don't know how long we're going to do daily content for. It could wean down a little tiny bit over the course of this year. But I think with unedited footage, it will allow us to continue putting out daily content without an issue. Because I can film it and then review it within about an hour. And if I can do that every night within about an hour, we should be good. The one thing about me personally is that I hate that I'm not editing the content because I enjoy editing. It's weird. I think it's a sickness, but I enjoy editing. I enjoy the artistry of it, kind of like what happens, kind of making a bit of a story out of the content that we record or whatever. That's a fun part for me. So I do it every once in a while. Or now I'm going to do it every once in a while. But the unedited footage is something we're really going to stick with. I think it's working out for us in a really big way. Thank you. Oh, man. You all are saying it, that you're enjoying it unedited. Thank you. That means a lot. Because I worry about it. Every night when we're recording, I'm like, oh, my God, is this going to go over well? So the group video, the Hot Toys video that we created.
That was edited somehow.
I edited it. Myself.
Did you fully edit it?
Yeah. So I did it real quick last night before our Patreon call because when I was watching it, it was us fumbling around a lot, and I was like, it just was boring. Like no one wanted to sit through all of that. So I was able to cut it up and sort of make sense out of it. But I think for the most part, you're going to see more unedited footage than edited footage, and that's okay. I think Gastlecast is going through its changes. You'll see your edited content every once in a while, but mostly untouched, which I think is great.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Good. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are the best. I appreciate the support on this. It's definitely making my entire life easier. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every night editing the way that I was for hours at a time was melting my brain. So it's been great. So that's it. We're coming to an end. We're tired. We were on a Patreon call forever last night, which was great, but it's tiring. And now we have to get ourselves ready for work tomorrow. Yes, we're going to work. Through all of this, we still have our day jobs, which I hope in about a year's time we're not saying that anymore, and we're focused highly on Mischief Toys only, we'll have to say, right? Oh, look at that. Prefer unedited. Aaron, I love you. Thank you. All right.
Wait.
When is the documentary
coming? What documentary?
Documentary? I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know if you're talking about the documentary, because I was going to take the other footage from New York Comic Con and like make something else, but I never got around to it over Christmas time. I don't know if that's what they're referring to or not.
I don't think that was a documentary.
Yeah.
We released the NYCC documentary.
Yeah, the NYCC documentary went up. Encore. Thank you. Yeah. Our encore is over. I think we're tired. So will there ever be more sticker packs? I would say that's more of an end of year thing, where we'll do sticker packs. By the way, the stickers for Black Metal Gastly are super sick. Be on the lookout for that as well.
FYI, yeah, NYCC doc was out. What, November, December?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
Yeah, it's Make Mischief TOO.
Yeah, TOO.
Yeah, Make Mischief 2. Go and watch it. It's fun.
What was the last thing? I
don't know.
Hold on. I was gonna say something, but I forget what it was. What I wanted to say was there will be a sticker that is exclusive to the merch coming out. So you can't get it with the Black Metal figure, but you can get it with the t-shirts or hats that are coming out for Black Metal. So that's another fun little thing. When's the podcast coming back up? I don't know. We're so busy, and now we have the warehouse being erected in the back. I want it to come out soon.
So that's where we're going to film the podcast, I think, also. That was my other idea, is that we'd film it out there. But I would say look out for the podcast to come back sometime in February. Maybe the end of February is when we'll bring it back out. We'll announce it. It'll be a whole thing as we typically do. I'm excited to get back at it because we have a lot to talk about. We stopped in New York 2022, and we didn't move away from that. We didn't get past that. So there is so much untouched history and content that we could discuss in our podcast, and I'm really excited. And I would like to bring on some guests. There's a couple of guests that are like Mischief Toys historians, and I think they would be great to have on with us from time to time to discuss their, experience through what we were doing. And I think that would be fun as well. So maybe you'll see a little bit of that as well, right? So we'll see. Glenn Tavener, beanies. We're not doing any beanies right now, but maybe in the future. We're going to work on that. But thank you guys for coming and watching, so being supportive, loving Mischief Toys. Go to mischieftoys.com, sign up for our newsletter. You'll find out all the most up-to-date information you need to know. And check out Mischief Toys on Instagram at Mischief Toys. That way, you can keep up with all of our shenanigans. Check out our Facebook group, Mischief Toys, as well. If you look up Mischief Toys on Google, you'll find us all over the place. So go and join up and hang out with us. We have a blast, right?
Yes, and make sure, Coven members, go and get your Coven t-shirts, hoodies, and hats before that window closes this Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. General public, go and get your Be Mine Until Death Gastly t-shirts. We have a black one and a pink one. They are so beautiful. I'm so excited about this design. Make sure you get yours. And Grace Stark, we will answer more about the Hot Topic exclusive when we can announce that.
That's right. That's coming very soon. We're going to leave you with the narrator and then right into the outro. Guys, thank you. Be good to each other all week. We love you. And remember, we hunt together. We'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.
The netherworld endlessly bathes in scorching, smouldering flame. The infernal creature known as Demonstro tortures, devours, and reigns. Upon the throne of sinew and bone, the wicked king was ordained. His deafening growls bellow over the tormented screams of the slain. A dark and twisted melody drowns the unending echoes of pain. Only songs drenched in the blackest of black metal remain. The netherworld endlessly